Here are three of my favorite creamy, comforting, delicious risotto recipes. In Italy, when we get to mushroom season, everyone gets excited because there is so many ways to celebrate it. For me, one of the best way is to make a creamy mushroom risotto. We're gonna start by making a very simple stock. Bay leaves, sun-dried tomatoes, and dry porcini. Now fill it up with boiling water, cover, and keep it nice and warm. I want to give the mushroom different textures. So some of them I'm gonna chop them, some of them I'm just gonna shred them. I'm gonna add a good glug of extra virgin olive oil. After you finish chopping every type of mushroom, add them straight into the pan. Go in with the onions and the rosemary and sage. Season it with a generous pinch of salt and a little bit of black pepper. Give it a stir and carry on cooking for 5 to 10 minutes. Now it's all about the rice. Start toasting it in a saucepan. Season it right away with a good pinch of salt and toast it until nice and hot. And deglaze with a good glug of wine. Look how golden and beautiful this porcini stock became. Now add it to the risotto, ladle by ladle. Keep an eye on it, give it a good stir from now and then, and in the meantime, we're gonna chop parsley, sun-dried tomatoes, and the porcini. When the rice is almost ready, go in with the cooked mushroom, the sun-dried tomatoes and porcini, and the fresh parsley. Add a ladle of stock and stir it all in. Butter, loads of cheese, last ladle of stock, a generous stir, cover it and let it rest for 5 minutes. It's earthy, it's creamy, it's packed full of flavor, it's the perfect autumn dish. It's so good. Today's recipe is inspired by risotto that my mom makes it all the time. The first part of a risotto is by toasting the rice. I like to toast my rice with a little bay leaf inside. Toast it gently on a medium heat. While we toast the risotto, let's chop some shallots. I like to use shallots because they are nice and sweet in flavor. The rice is really hot to the touch. It's nice and toasted. And now we can transfer it back to a plate. Good glug of olive oil and the shallots. Now that the shallots are nice and golden, we can go back in with the rice. Usually, you will add white wine. Today we're gonna go for red. Here I made a basic vegetable stock with celery, carrot, onions, sun-dried tomato and parsley. Make sure your stock is always hot and your pan is on a medium-high heat. Add a pinch of salt. Last thing, make sure you add the stock little by little. Now the start of the show, radicchio. Let's chop it. When the rice is almost ready but still a little bit firm, then go with the radicchio. When the risotto is fully cooked, turn it off and let's add the last two ingredients. 2 knobs of butter and a good amount of Parmesan cheese. Now close it and leave it to rest for 2 minutes. Half a burrata goes on top, a nice touch of balsamic vinegar, and to finish, some crushed hazelnut. I'm in heaven. Butternut squash is in season and I want to show you how to prepare it, how to make a beautiful sauce from it, and how to pair it with a fantastic risotto. First of all, we're going to start by roasting the butternut squash. The bottom part, we're going to use it for a sauce, and the top part, we're going to dice it and roast it. Transfer it on an oven tray, season it with a good drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, nice pinch of salt, and freshly ground black pepper. And if you like, add a little bit of rosemary leaves as well. We're also going to use some onion to make a puree, so roast it together with the butternut squash. Bake it at 200 degrees until the onions and butternut squash are nice and soft. Dice the pancetta nice and small and then place it in a cold pan. Turn the heat on to a medium and slowly render the fat. Only once the pancetta has released its own fat and is nice and golden, then go in with the rice. Give it a good stir and toast the rice for a few minutes. Add a good glug of wine and cook off the outer. Finally, going with the stock ladle by ladle. I didn't add any salt just yet because the pancetta has a lot of seasoning already. But if you're not using pancetta, feel free to add a pinch of salt now. The squash and the onion is fully cooked and we're gonna make a beautiful sauce from it. Onions, the squash, but just the wedges. A bit of grana padano cheese, a little bit of stock, and blitz it all together until nice and smooth. You want to get it nice and velvety, so add a little bit more stock if you need it. Now that you have this incredible sauce, you can add it to the risotto. To finish, turn the heat off, add a knob of butter in, give it a good stir and let it rest. And for garnish, I'm gonna fry a little bit of sage. You know it's gonna be delicious, and you know everyone is gonna love it. Finish with the diced butternut squash on top and the crispy sage. You have to give it a try. My God, it's delicious.